Hi, Derek Whittaker from Blue Sky Factory. How much money do I need to start trading? Is a question I've been often asked. Well, I've got to throw the disclaimer in right up from the front on this one. Blue Sky Factory is about education. That's what our company's all about. We do not give general or specific financial advice. If you need financial advice, please speak to a licensed financial planner. What we're about is presenting factual information. We look at lots of case studies, and all our students understand this when they take on our courses, which is really exciting because we're free to explore it, and we look at the strengths and weaknesses of different trades, and we go, you know what? Let's point this one out. This is great in this instance, it's bad in this instance, etc., etc. What do you think of this one? What have you discovered? What I do encourage our students to do is what we call virtual trading, or it's often been called paper trading, and it's just a reference to when options trades and stock trades were printed in the newspaper. All right, you get the paper out, you'd actually have to look at them. That was the reference before the whole internet thing came about. Traders or would-be traders would do paper trading and track the results through those reports. Now, students are really spoiled with online simulators that mimic what the markets can do and often used for marketing purposes by brokers. So that someone gets used to that platform will hopefully then sign on with that broker and they can charge fees from there. So they often use it as a marketing exercise. Look how easy our platform is to use. But it's a great tool in terms of simulating what may or may not occur and going, try what does that option trade look like? What would it do in this kind of market? What are the strengths and weaknesses in the application of it, all that sort of stuff. Getting back to the original question though, how much money do people start off in terms of trading? Well, I can talk about my observations. What I have noticed with people who have decided to go on to trade is that they'll often start with an account size that gives them a healthy sleep at night factor, all right? They're not sitting there worried that if the whole account blows up that they're going to be out on the street and blown up. And for them, that's a really safe thing. And that was what I found when I started learning, was that I didn't want to worry about it. And when I started to learn these sophisticated strategies and all the due diligence I was putting in and stacking all the odds in my favor mathematically for the trade to work out, my sleep at night factor really increased because I was less concerned. I knew I had a system and a process to protect me should the trade go wrong. And that was really key, is knowing an exit strategy in case I had to defend. So what I've found for most students is they'll start off with this really small amount. I personally started off when I got into this game of 5,000 US, increased that to 10 grand, then increased it to 15,000, etc., and just got used to tiptoeing into the market. For me personally, that was my journey, that was my growth curve. And that for me was a real important key for me when my mentor said to me, Derek, here's what we need to protect. It is your confidence. Okay, your confidence is what we need to protect here, because he says if I lose money, I know how to get it back. I know how to trade it and I'll earn it back again. But he says, but if you lose your confidence, you're done. You are done, because then of course, he said, if I lose my confidence, I don't want to go back into the market again. He said the same for you. If you lose your confidence, Derek, you won't want to go back into the market again. So I hope that answer really helps you. It was for me a tiptoe process, a little bit more understanding, getting used to it, getting the feel for it and that sort of stuff, but really understanding it. And in terms of virtual trading, that's the place that I found for me the best place to make my mistakes. I really hope you got something out of that as we increase our knowledge and of course, hopefully, even more importantly, our wisdom when it comes to financial education. If you have a question for us, feel free to get in touch with us through our website, blueskyfactory.com.au. And can I say this, if you got something out of this video, share it with someone. Let them know about us. Share the video on social media or what it might be. Get the word out, because we want to help other people in terms of expanding that information, because without knowledge, people perish. Until next time, catch you soon. All the best from us here at Blue Sky Factory.